Hello and welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton.
I'm Charlie Neff.
And today we're talking about relationships, breakups, makeups.
A lot of relationships.
A lot of relationships.
Are they together? Are they not together? Are they Denzo?
Yes. Well, we'll lead off with Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, because people have been speculating they might be on the way out. Mm-hmm. We'll give you some breaking news. We'll talk about Kristin Cavalarri, because she's called time on her 7-month relationship with much younger heartthrob Mark Estes.
And she says he'll thank her later.
Yeah. Ariana Grande is defending her relationship with Ethan Slater, the guy that she stole from his wife and kid.
Yep.
her wicked co-star.
But she seems to kind of deny.
She denies. And finally, we'll talk about Britney Spears. Well, everything was about a relationship and a breakup and a makeup. Britney Spears' relationship with a fireplace.
Yeah, right.
She got very intimate with
and
a
losing
fireplace.
her eyelashes and eyebrows.
Exactly. Okay, to begin with, Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce. Can you tell me, Charlie, are they together?
Yeah, so I think here's the thing. People thought that it wasn't looking good and there might have been trouble in paradise because she wasn't at his last 2 games.
Yeah.
And every time he had a game, she would be there. And she has attended away games in the past. I know there was some confusion because the last game 2 games ago was Atlanta and people thought like, oh, it was an away game. Maybe that's why she didn't go. But she's been to away games in the past. And then just recently at SoFi. Right. Wasn't there. And then remember there was those videos of him looking sad off to the sidelines. The wind was blowing in his hair and he's like looking in the distance.
Yeah.
Well, I have found out they are still together.
Oh, thank God.
As for the reason why she hasn't been at his games, it's unclear. However, sources said she's got her tour. She's picking back up her tour in a couple weeks, and it possibly could be related to preparation for that.
But she's like done this tour. She's done this same show hundreds of times. Why does she need practice?
She does switch things up, right? So like like when I saw her like a year ago or so, that show has been changed since remember she added in the Tortured Poets Department portion of her tour. So she does add in new things because she's aware that her fans Melanie Miller, who works here and has the Swiftie podcast.
Can you out Taylor Swift fans like that?
Well, she's got a podcast called the Swiftie podcast.
True.
She goes to multiple shows. So Taylor tries to kind of tweak it a little bit.
I know.
So she's got different stuff she's got to practice.
That's not much practice. You don't even see them during the week together. You used to. I'm just curious because there was an oversaturation of them, and now there's they've gone cold for a few weeks. I wonder if, we all kind of got bored of the same lovey-dovey storyline. And because she's about to go back on tour, this is when we start getting more sort of Taylor and Travis storylines. Maybe they'll play us the other direction now and make us think that they're breaking up.
Do you think the honeymoon is over?
Well, yeah, they've been together, nearly a year now?
Yeah, but I think their whole honeymoon phase maybe could have lasted longer because, it's so exciting when you're flying to see someone here. And, Taylor, she finished a show in Japan and flew straight to the Super Bowl. It's not really reality that we're used to in relationships where it's all right, I hear her in the bathroom in there and it's, knowing a little bit more about her than I did yesterday.
Do you try to hide your sort of cover up the sounds and the smells of bathroom stuff?
How did this get to there?
Well, I mean, you brought it there.
Well, I think every girl in an early relationship feels uncomfortable because you want a guy to be attracted to you. And if you're just laying farts, Dutch ovens,
what's the play?
It's not cute.
How do you conceal going to the
Well, I think every guy knows, you put on the faucet or you start the shower, little tricks like that.
Interesting.
Do you guys care?
That I don't like the smell, but it's a human thing. So I'm fine.
Even when I travel with girlfriends, it's even weird, amongst girls.
You guys hide it from each other?
Yeah.
Oh my.
I bring a little spray. It's a poopery spray. Okay. So and I put it on the toilet and I just tell my friends if you need this, it's there. And they're like, oh, how cute,
How cute. But back to Travis and Taylor. Travis is playing good all of a sudden. He's finally playing good now that Taylor's not there.
Well, does it do you think maybe that's why she's not going? Is because there was so much criticism
Yeah, maybe.
about like, oh, he's playing horribly because she's there. And then maybe now she's kind of like, well, let me just stay away. But now it's kind of like funny that he is playing well.
I know. Well, maybe she should keep away. Let him
Right.
play. They're going for a three-peat. Okay, on to our next story. Kristin Cavalarri, she is broken up with her man, Mark Estes, and now she's explaining why. And to me, personally, it comes off a little sort of condescending. She's got this 35-minute video up called The Breakup. Let's listen to some of it now.
I broke up with Mark because I just know long term it's not right. I just know long term he needs to experience life. You know, he's young. I mean, he is. And I started to feel the age a little bit just with life experience. And, you know, I look back when I was 24 and how much life has happened for me in between then. And I mean, those are crucial years. Those are formative years. This is when you find yourself. And he needs to be able to do that.
Okay, it's what we all predicted.
Right.
The age gap got to them. I
course.
always wondered because she is my age. I cannot imagine even having like a conversation, romantic conversation with a 24-year-old.
How old are the guys in this room? Chris? 31, Chris.
Oh, okay, 31.
Miguel? 28? and
Okay,
32.
no 24-year-olds.
All right. Okay. I thought we
I
had
feel
some
like
younger guys you could talk to in here, but they're all older than I thought.
I know. Well, we're still the oldest in the room.
Yeah, I mean, yes, it is exactly. He was kind of like a boy toy.
Toy
and,
boy.
And then he was just loving life, probably.
Well,
With Kristin
yeah.
Cavalarri. And age, obviously, as part of that the breakup, she said that she's happy she introduced him to her kids. She thinks the kids and him got along and she's got no problems with that. You've been dating this 24-year-old for 7 months and kind of, you've probably known that there's an age gap all along. And then I just think bringing in like the young kids to introduce to mummy's new boyfriend who could be a PE teacher.
Yeah.
It's just like, but you know what I mean? It's just,
Yeah.
I don't know, but she does her thing. She's her own star. I think she's just going to continue, she'll, in the nicest possible way, I think she'll always kind of be single and dating.
Yeah,
That's
I
who
think
she
so
is.
too. But I feel like she won't go young again. I think the next guy will either be her age or a little older.
Yeah.
I think this was a lesson for her. It's hard to have like commonalities between each other when there's such a huge age gap. Even for like older men that are dating young girls, I always wonder, like, what do they talk about?
Yeah.
Like even that, like on the flip side, it's not just a older woman to a young guy. Like even for that, but I guess like the older guy, he's fine with it because he's just trying to get the young girl.
Well,
but,
I mean, everybody is into their partner for different reasons. Some people
Yeah.
want that emotional, connection and you're doting. Other people just want like either money or looks or
Right.
I mean, everyone's into different stuff, and so yeah, I mean,
and I think she kind of said she was into it for the sex.
the SEX. Hey,
Hey, just in case, kids are watching this.
sex is a naughty word. Okay.
Maybe they can't spell.
Okay. All right, on to our next story. Ariana Grande is defending her man, Ethan Slater. She did an interview with Vogue.
Vanity Fair, I think.
She did an interview with Vanity Fair where she talked about her love life. She said she went through a lot of life changes during the filming of Wicked. And
She said everybody did.
She said
Kind of
it-
hinting that Ethan did as well. Well, obviously.
yeah.
He was married when he came in, and he came out not married anymore.
She says, I understand why it was a field day for tabloids to sort of create something that paid their bills. What? You guys were both married going into the movie. You both left your spouses.
And also, remember his wife, Lily J, she had said Ariana's not a girl's girl, which tells you there was some kind of overlap, right? And also when Ariana was filming Wicked with Ethan, before Ethan's Instagram went private, he had done this huge Mother's Day post to his wife, Lily J, saying like how great she is. They had their newborn son, and Ariana liked it. So she knew Lily personally.
Yeah.
So that makes it like really sticky. And I think a lot of fans also could tell there was overlap. So for Ariana to be like, oh, she had said the most disappointing part was how so many people believed the worst of it. Well, the worst of it was true.
Well, I mean, if what we believe isn't true, you can clear it up, but she's not
But she's
clearing it up. I
not.
mean, I just, as a proud member of the media,
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
don't like she's saying, you guys just want to create these headlines and I get on the whole, like sometimes media, is to blame for like clickbait and that sort of stuff.
True.
But she's one of the biggest stars in the world. She left her husband for a guy who played SpongeBob in the musical SpongeBob.
Well,
But like,
we don't know that we had heard that her and Dalton were like already on the outs and already separated. The sticky part is between Ethan and Lily J. This was like his high school sweetheart.
Right.
They had been married for quite some time. They just had a newborn. Like that is a little bit more touchy
right.
than her and Dalton, who he was out seen with other girls.
It'll be interesting to see, this Wicked movie is about to come out. It's gonna
Yeah.
be the biggest movie in
It'll
the
be
world.
huge.
We're going to see Ethan and Ariana everywhere sort of promoting the movie. There's probably
Yep.
going to be like little like kissy shots where they set it up.
Oh,
to
you
try
think
to-
they'll show like PDA?
Oh, yeah, they'll definitely do stuff to drum up more
Yeah.
publicity. But then after everyone's attention fades from the Wicked movie, the real test is if they stay together after the lights, camera, action is gone.
I mean, they've already stayed together this long,
The
right?
movie hasn't come out yet. I mean, there's still
So you think they
anticipation.
need to stay together for promotion?
Oh, of course.
But don't you think it could also work in their favor if they weren't together? Like if they broke up right now, everyone would be like, "Oh, what's the tension gonna be like
Yeah.
between them?"
Yeah, save the breakup for sort of the movie's been out like 3 or 4 weeks, then break up, get a new round of press,
Look at you, publicist,
Yeah.
publicist Charlie, working the strings.
Okay, onto our almost news segment here at the end. Britney Spears, she put on a ridiculous British accent,
Kind of British, yeah.
she claims
Yeah.
it's British,
Yeah.
and talked about how she got burnt by her fireplace. Let's listen to it now.
It literally blew into my face and it took all my eyelashes off, my eyebrows. And see this baby hair, these baby bangs. This is from basically 6 months ago. The pain never went away. It was so bad. And then, so finally I took 3 Tylenols, which is like, Tylenol is like a really, really big deal for me. Like it's like a fucking Vicodin or something.
Wow.
Well, okay. I love Britney. I just hope she's okay.
Firstly, I mean, I kind of take offense to like everyone doing like British Australian accents. Like it's kind of like
I could see that.
it's
I
like
could
she
see
just does
that.
it so gratuitous. If
Cultural
there's a reason,
appropriation.
yeah, if there's a reason to do it, sure. If it's funny, sure. But she just does it just to tell a story.
Yeah, I mean, she said in the past that like her grandmother had a British accent and she was always like so intrigued by her grandmother's accent growing up. And she says that's what inspired her to even do the British accent. But I think also it's fun for Americans to do it.
Yeah, I know, as like a joke or a little bit of if you're doing
Like,
a bit.
like I grew up with Spice Girls. My friends and I would do British accents all the time. We would go places, we'd tell people we're British.
Okay, you clearly want to do it, so just
No, I mean,
you
no.
clearly want to do your accent.
Oh my God, a roller coaster.
Okay, not bad. Not
Spice
bad.
up your life.
Oh,
Girl power.
see, I like just doing these little bits, but she just does it talking about how she got
Like
second
a
degree
regular
burn.
conversation.
This isn't even a funny story. Talking about how she got burned.
I know. And also I'm kind of worried because she says like, oh, this happened at like 3 a.m. And then she said the person I was with was sleeping. And she's like, I had to wake them up. Like, I don't know. It just sounds like why did she, I don't know. It's just, and she didn't go to the hospital.
And she thinks Tylenol's a big deal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, remember she was under the conservatorship for so
Okay.
long, so she probably wasn't allowed to take certain things.
Okay, hit us with your today in history.
Today in history, October 1st.
Happy October
My
1st.
favorite month of the year. I wish my birthday was in October, but it's in March when it rains every year.
Is this officially spooky season, as they say?
Officially spooky season. And actually,
Okay.
today is National Pumpkin Spice Day. Woo!
Okay.
Bringing out the white girl in me.
Oh, bring it up. She didn't have far to come, Charlie. She's been well out and about.
I know. This day in 1890, Yosemite National Park was established, eventually becoming one of the most heavily visited national parks in the country.
Happy birthday, Yosemite.
Happy birthday, Yosemite. Have you been?
I've been to one of them with the big trees. I'm
What
not
do you
sure
mean
which
one
one
of
it was.
them. You don't know if it was Yosemite?
It was one of them, like
Maybe
in
like
California.
Sequoia or the
Yeah,
Redwoods?
It was near Santa Barbara somewhere, but
Oh,
2
no.
hours north of there.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know, man.
Okay. This day in 1958, American Express launched its first credit card. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Okay, I don't think that one should be part of it.
Why?
Doing, like,
The
little
credit
ads
card,
for
it's
it.
kind of like revolutionary.
Was it the first one ever? First credit card?
I don't know if it was the first one ever, but American Express credit
one of the big
cards,
ones. One of the
pretty.
big
It's a
ones.
big boy. It's a big
Okay,
boy.
Okay.
This day in 1993, you'll like this one. Cool Runnings released in theaters.
I like Cool Running.
Iconic.
With a magic egg.
Yes. Don't they sing a song?
I got an egg. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
No. Okay, never mind. This day in 1996, Animal Planet made its debut.
Okay, yes. I like Animal Planet. I like sharing weird, wacky animal videos.
They
Especially
always
explicit
make me
ones.
so sad. Like when the wolf is chasing down the deer or the lamb or
It's life, Charlie.
oh
That's
my
just how
gosh, it
goes.
kills me. And I want the wolf to eat because he's hungry, but then I want the little baby gazelle or whatever it is to survive. It just tugs your heartstrings. You don't know what to do.
Okay, thanks for filling us in.
Birthdays today. Julie Andrews, her birthday is the hills are alive with the sound of you. No.
You got a good voiceover.
Oh,
actually.
stop.
You do good voice.
Stop. I'm good at impression.
Yes.
Jimmy Carter, 100 years old
That's amazing.
today.
That's amazing.
He said he wanted to live long enough to vote for Kamala.
And
Wait,
hopefully
he's still
might.
checking on.
Crossing fingers.
I'm so curious how he's going to celebrate his birthday. How does a 100-year-old celebrate their birthday?
Just staying
Like
alive.
maybe
yeah,
like
breathing.
a smoothie.
A smoothie, yeah.
Smoothie?
Hey, by the way, how many US presidents have you interviewed, by the way?
Interviewed?
Yeah.
0?
Oh, I've interviewed 2.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
so this was teeing up for you to
Jimmy
brag
Carter,
a little
Jimmy
bit.
Carter, Joe Biden. I've
What did
interviewed.
Jimmy Carter say to you?
He said he prefers crunchy peanut butter over smooth peanut butter.
I think that's can he have crunchy at an older
Probably not
age?
anymore.
I feel like your teeth would fall out.
Okay, let's wrap this thing up.
Randy Quaid's birthday and Zach Galifianakis.
Zach Galifianakis. Very good. Well, thank you very much, Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie.
And we'll see you here tomorrow.
Bye.